Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of Sports News Flash at 12. I am Miguel Mike Medina. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. And let's get started this day on a bright and positive note. So always remember that. And the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is about this young phenom, 18 years old, named Victor Wembanyama. He is making a lot of headlines around the basketball world. He is someone that is projected to go number one in the draft. Commissioner Adam Silver is going to be paying very close attention to teams possibly to be tanking. Tanking has been an issue for the last couple of years in the NBA. But this year, Adam Silver will be taking things up a notch because teams understand that this young 18-year-old talented player who's 7'4" is considered a once-in-a-generation talent. There's been comparisons about he could be the next LeBron in terms of the amount of impact he could make in the NBA. Some even saying that he could change the NBA forever. So I have had a chance to watch his highlights, what he's all about. And I just got to say, for a guy that's 18 years old with his size, his wingspan, he seems legit, very legit. To me, his shooting ability, I can compare it to Kevin Durant. His interior defense reminds me of Rudy Gobert. And him bringing up the ball up the court for his size reminds me of Ralph Sampson. But I don't think Ralph Sampson was doing this at a very young age. So the fact that Victor is 18 years old, he has all these things. He can block shots. He can shoot from the perimeter. He could bring the ball up the court. Wow. He's something special, and I'm not even exaggerating. He's something special. My only concern is durability. Usually guys that are 7 foot and above, they can easily get injured. Yao Ming, he's a Hall of Famer, but I feel like he could have done more if it wasn't for his foot injury. Shaq, the same way. Injuries forced him to retire. The list goes on and on. So I just hope that he can stay healthy. I hope he's well developed. And whichever team he gets drafted will be very lucky to have him. Let's just hope that he lives up to the hype, because so far he's getting a lot of hype. Starting this month, because I found out recently this month about this phenomenal talent, and we'll see what happens. So, but everybody should keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama. The New York Knicks have very high expectations this season with the addition of Jalen Brunson. You extend contracts with R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, and Julius Randle is still on the team. I just don't agree with many people, and I'm a Knicks fan, by the way. And this is not to sound biased, but I gotta speak the truth. I just don't agree that many people are saying that, or are questioning, are they even good enough to be a play-in tournament team? And my response to that is, they're better than a play-in tournament team if you look at their roster. They just got to do a few things. They got to stay healthy, share the ball, and play defense. Those are the three things. Julius Randle, he needs to be the Julius Randle from 2 seasons ago, but even much better. That, number one. And number two, play off the ball more often. Don't be ball dominant. You have Jalen Brunson now. You have R.J. Barrett, who has grown and developed. Derrick Rose has improved his three-point shooting. Evan Fournier, he's a good three-point shooter as well. So you have shooting. You have Mitchell Robinson, who I'm a fan of. I think he's a good center for the Knicks, and I feel like he has a chance to be even much better at the interior, playing great defense and picking up those rebounds. You have all these things going on, and the Knicks could go far. I feel that the Knicks could be a 5th or 6th seed if they get their act together. Jalen Brunson could win Most Improved Player if he delivers this season. So far throughout 2 games, Game 1, for example, they opened the season on the road against the Memphis Grizzlies, a team that has grown so fast. They've become so good so fast. They're very young. I think that they're one of the most elite teams in the Western Conference. The Knicks were trailing by 19 in the 3rd quarter, and they battled back. They pushed Memphis to overtime. Yes, they lost, but it's the effort, the battle, the never quit mentality that I saw in the Knicks. And then they came to the Garden to play against the Detroit Pistons. Yes, it's the Pistons, but they're also a young team. They have some young draft picks there. I feel like that the Pistons will be good in the future. But they dropped 130 points on the Pistons the other night. So the Knicks have good stuff going on. Again, if they get their act together, they could be a number 5th or 6th seed in the East. The East is not lethal compared to the Western Conference. So I'm going to give the Knicks their respect, and I just hope that Julius Randle has a great season, an all-star season. I'm expecting a lot from RJ Barrett from a defense and offense standpoint, but I feel that he can manage. Jalen Brunson, I hope he wins Most Improved Player of the Year. And I'm not worried about Derrick Rose or Fournier. They just got to stay healthy. This team, as long as they stay healthy, they share the ball, they play defense, everything will be fine. The Denver Nuggets, to me, is a title contender when they're healthy. Last season, they didn't have Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray because of injuries. Nikola Jokic, he's a 2-time league MVP. Now I want him to win a championship with the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets are one of the few teams in the NBA that I really want to succeed. In the Western Conference, the only few teams that I can see that can compete with Golden State when they're fully healthy is the Memphis Grizzlies, the Los Angeles Clippers, and the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray is a guy that I've grown to like and respect. He's like the second coming of Gilbert Arenas. His game reminds me a lot like Gilbert Arenas. I miss seeing him play last season because he was out recovering from the ACL injury. And now recently I've learned that his left knee is bothering him. But head coach Mike Malone said that he's going to take his time with Jamal Murray. And they should take their time with Jamal Murray because he is super vital and important for this team. So you don't want to rush him. Take your time with him. I really want this Denver team to be fully healthy this season and go far. I feel they're young. They're in their mid-20s. Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., they're all signed all the way to 2025 or 2026. This team needs to go far. In between now, all the way to 2026, I got to see these guys in the Western Conference Finals or even in the NBA Finals. They are that good, and they share the ball as well. And again, I can't stress this enough. When you share the ball very effectively, you're going to have a lot of success. Yes, it's a three-point shooting league now. Golden State Warriors are the epitome of that. But Denver is that good of a team. Denver is that good. So I just hope that Jamal Murray can stay healthy. Michael Porter Jr. can stay healthy. The whole team can stay healthy because they are that good to compete for an NBA title. We're going to go on to this commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Bruce Bochy coming back to manage in the majors, and also Christian McCaffrey, who's the newest member of the San Francisco 49ers. About a week ago or so, I found this gold watch on the ground in Little Island.
It's a brand new watch?
No, not really. What should I do?
You want to confide in your favorite cousin? Well, I see.
Yo, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get that? What?
Welcome back to Sports News Flash at 12. Bruce Bochy, we thought that he will stay retired, but that's not the case. Bruce Bochy, he signed a 3-year contract extension with the Texas Rangers. He's now the 20th full-time manager in Texas Rangers franchise history. Bruce Bochy, he's 67 years old. I like Bruce Bochy. He's one of the most respected and successful managers in baseball. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's won 3 World Series titles with the San Francisco Giants. He's also the same manager that took the 1998 Padres to the World Series. He's also a former National League Manager of the Year. And to come back to manage the Texas Rangers, I mean, yes, this is a team that has Corey Seager and I'm forgetting his name. The second baseman, I'm forgetting his name. Marcus Semien. There we go, Marcus Semien. They still need a couple of pieces left to compete in the American League West Division. But let's see what Bruce Bochy can do for this team. But congratulations to him. It's going to be exciting to see him manage again. And best of luck to Bruce Bochy in that regard. Christian McCaffrey is the newest member of the San Francisco 49ers. He got traded from the Carolina Panthers to this team. I feel that he's in the right situation, landing in a better situation. And it's funny because we barely see trades happening in the middle of the season in the National Football League. I feel that the NFL is turning into baseball in that regard, that we're going to be seeing players getting traded in the middle of the season. Now the question is, does this make the 49ers Super Bowl contenders or good enough to win the NFC West? I feel that this could push them to win the NFC West. In terms of Super Bowl contenders, I'm not seeing it yet. I feel that San Francisco 49ers are one of these teams where you don't know what to expect from them. Why? Because it all starts with their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy, yes, he took them to the Super Bowl a few years ago, but it's like, with him, it's like a hit or miss. And plus, with the durability issues, Christian McCaffrey with the durability issues. Christian McCaffrey, when he's healthy, he's one of the top 5 running backs in the game. When he's fully healthy, we know what he can do. When Jimmy Garoppolo is healthy, we know what he can do. I feel that Jimmy has more help now. San Francisco, you don't know what you're going to get from them. So we just going to have to wait and see how the season will play out. But I feel that with this move, will strengthen them even more to win the NFC West division. So we just going to have to see how he will fit with this team. But I feel that this is a great asset for San Francisco. They have more weapons on offense now. And like I said, we just have to wait and see how they will do as a unit with Christian McCaffrey. Moving on to hockey now. New York Rangers, Artemi Panarin. He is having a phenomenal season so far. He has scored in each of the 5 games this season. He has 11 points in total, which matches Rod Gilbert's 1972 season record. That's a great list to be part of. Panarin, he has a chance to reach 100 points, something that he has never done in his career before. Last season, he posted 96 points. So he has a great chance to reach 100 this season if he can stay healthy and he can get away from those breakaways and make efficient plays on ice. So can he keep this up? We'll see, because the Rangers will play the Columbus Blue Jackets today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time at the Garden. Panarin, he's great for the Rangers, and let's see if he can reach 100 points. But I want something even better from him and from the Rangers in total. Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup, we want the cup. We want the cup. We want the cup. Yes, there's Tampa, there's Colorado, and all these other teams, but I want the cup. We're going to go on to this commercial, and we're going to wrap things up with Miguel's top performances of the weekend. So stay tuned. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. And as you guys know, it's time for Miguel's top performances of the weekend. So here are some of my picks. That wraps things up for today's Sports News Flash at 12. We'll see you in 2 weeks from today, because next Sunday I won't be in the city to record a new episode for Sports News Flash. I'll be going somewhere that'll be very special, very intriguing, something completely different from what I've done before. But I'll inform you guys in 2 weeks from today, share with you guys where I'll be. But it's gonna be good for me, for my health, for my family. So I'm looking forward to it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Always have God in your heart. Stay positive, think positive, enjoy sports games on this Sunday, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.